All right, Shalom. Call Halim La Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakwadash. Double honors to elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well over the whole elect. And the house of David, the 1/3, is pushing his truth, all truth, and sincerity, and tuning in. The men, women, and children, Shalom. Now, this video, I was listening to this guy right here. I just played a video for you.
Being the United States and the U.S. dollar used to be the dominating force, right? What we said was the way things went. We were the big bullies. We have been the big bullies, but we're about to get shoved down on the ground, right? It's coming very soon because we're the world terrorist here in the United States, Europe, and the Vatican's gone, City of London's gone, Washington D.C.'s gone. So a lot of the people that were the political mafia types that were running all these organizations around the world, and all the crime families like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and so forth, the Venetian families that were derived all the way back to the Phoenicians, Phoenician, right? The Venetians were like the Phoenicians, the Canaanites. The Phoenicians were the Canaanites. They did child sacrifice. So we're seeing all these different things start to be exposed about these people, right? The evil that they're about and how that system is collapsing. That system collapses.
All right, man. So Esau is he's done, and these Edomites that aren't drunk off that Babylon juice, drunk off that white supremacy, they can clearly see that the United States of America is out the door, Europe is out the door, Western hegemony is out the door, Esau Edom is out the door, and Esau is coming with that sword. Let's go to the book of get Jeremiah, I believe, 49th chapter. This is Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus said Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I'll bring a calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by knife, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Verse 12, for thus said Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was to not drink of the cup, the Israelites, have assuredly drinking. And the Israelites are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, of course, a speckled bird. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So you Edomites are going to be put down, man, like a rabid dog. Okay? Now let's go to the 50th chapter. Actually, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. And Yahweh, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So you Edomites are finna fall, man. You Edomites are finna be a reproach. And that ultimate curse is when we gonna have you shackled up in the kingdom of heaven. Now let's get go to this is Jeremiah the 50th chapter right here, okay? In verse 11. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O you destroyers of mine heritage. And the only people that are linked to the heritage of Israel is the Israelites and the Edomites, because ye are grown fat as the heifer grass and bellow as bulls. verse 50. Let's go to chapter 51. Jeremiah 51:5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of Yahweh of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Romans chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5 goes into Israel being redeemed by Yahushua. Okay. Verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The BRICS, okay? All these nations are trying to link up with BRICS. Saudi Arabia, dropped the petrodollar, and they're also trying to link up with BRICS, okay? Babylon, U.S. is a confirmed finish. There's no going back. You have to be completely drunk off Babylon Jews, off white supremacy, to think this United States of America is going to keep reigning. Okay, you Edomites. Okay, verse. Let me keep going. This is Jeremiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? So Esau, Edom, was blessed with the sword, and he's been able to exhale his sword to its fullest extent through the United States of America. And now, as we see, it's being cut asunder. Now let's get Psalms 137. It's Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. So you Edomites are connected to Babylon the Great. Why? Because so-called white people, all right, self-proclaimed white people, because they're red, are the biblical Edomites. And the Edomites are still here on the planet Earth to this day, according to the scriptures. Let's get Obadiah, the only chapter in Obadiah, all right? Obadiah chapter 1, Edom will be humbled, all right? Let's scroll verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Let's get that word small. All right.
Strong's H 6996. Katan. Gesenius
right?
lexicon.
What does it mean? Unimportant. Insignificant. You Edomites
second entry
are going to lose all your rulership on the planet Earth, man. Everybody's finna jump you. It's going to be a bad day to be an Edomite, man. So-called white person in the near future. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Yeah, you think you're top dog, man. You think you're quote unquote top G. You know, Andrew Tate says top G. You think you're at the top floor, and that's how it's always going to be. You think you were made and blessed to be at the top floor forever. Yeah, the Most High gave you that power just to tear you down and put you in the dirt, man. You Edomites are finna be whipping sticks, man. You're not whipping sticks, but you're gonna be punching bags. All right, we're going to completely devour you Edomites, and there's nothing you can do about it. Your guns, your super soldiers, your Terminator robots, whatever type of technology Esau has, man. I was just looking at that scene from I think it's Transformer Age of Extinction or something like that. Where was it? That Decepticon, I forgot his name. Megatron, I think. He could disassemble and reassemble his body in like particles, man. That's not gonna save you, Esau. Nothing is gonna stop the power that we're gonna receive from the Most High through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? And guess what? You're not going to stop Yahushua either, because Yahushua got a bone to pick with you Edomites too, man. Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. Now let's scroll down to the main point that I want to get. This is verse 21. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh. So the Edomites are still here because they're going to be judged, enslaved, and exterminated in the kingdom of heaven. All right. Now let's hit up let's go to the book of Romans. And before I start talking about Romans chapter 13, actually not 13, chapter 9, basically from this video right here, I'll link it. He was talking about how the bank runs are coming, the bail-ins, and basically that's the banks taking your money. And he said it's already beginning, which it more than likely is, man. You had that situation with Bank of America, all right? Esau he's finna crash this system, man. The WEF said, yeah, expect a major cyber attack in the next 2 years. So Esau could easily have bank runs come, and then in the midst of the bank runs or whatever, just crash the whole thing, just crash it all, man. And it'll be WROL without rule of law. And it's not going to come back to no law, man. It's going to be complete to mayhem out here. And then people that are weak, right? They don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shemiel Shai on them. They may, it's not an exclusive thing for, to be a part of the elect, to not run to the FEMA camps. But people that are weak, they can be weak carnally, they don't, women, children, and people that rely on medication, or people that are just scared. Men are going to be scared. Women are going to be scared. You'll have the preppers on their homesteads or in their bunkers or private islands, and then everybody else is going to be ganging up and fighting, killing, eating each other. And people that don't want to be a part of that, they're going to run to the FEMA and get the charagma, and the charagma will be a physical, how I should say this, injection or inscription on your body, man. And it undeniably is the RFID chip, man. Undeniable. All right. Esau got it in his bag, Now, of course, the most infamous image is the grain of rice, that people already have now. I don't know if there's anybody that has it in their foreheads, but nonetheless, they have the RFID technology being used now, man, to buy and sell. And one of the brothers was talking about in Trinidad. He was in a bank, I believe, or something like that, and he saw the charagma in the bank, man. So it is right around the corner. It is literally right around the corner, man. All hell is about to break loose. Is Romans 9 and verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared through all the earth. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will hardeneth. All right, now you may be saying, what is this going into? It's going into how Esau was risen up, all right, just like Pharaoh was risen up, just so the Most High can flex on bringing down Pharaoh, all right? Because the Most High, Yahweh Shemiel Shah, they're all Jakes, man. Yahweh is a Jake, man. He's the original Jacob, all right? Then you got Yahweh Shai, all right? And then you got the rest of Israel, the rest of the 12 tribes of Israel. And you can, when you read the scriptures, man, like, you can tell the Most High is a Jake, man. You can just, of course, you got to be an Israelite to get it, and have the Rakakwadash. But once you can really understand these scriptures and you read little moments, you can clearly tell that the Most High is a Jake. Okay? Now, what's coming down the pipe, like this guy, this dude said right here, it looks like an Edomite, kind of looks like Joe Rogan, could be a Jake, could be, another heathen, but nonetheless, he's not puffed up with pride like these Babylonians, man, especially these women out here. You see what's coming down the pipe? these people are not prepared for what's coming. Okay, they're going to be scared. They're going to be terrified, full of fear, and they're going to run to FEMA, take the Karagma. Some of them are, like I said earlier a few minutes ago, they're going to gang up and just strengthen numbers and survive. And then you're going to have a lot of Edomites coming after Jacob, man. After Jake, it's going to, because that's the Most High's wrath. Let's get that. Romans 17:13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. No, I think it's another one, and I believe Romans 8. Let's get Romans 7. All right, give me a moment. Let's see, man. Go to Romans 13. All right, perfect. Yep, Romans 13:4. All right. For he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of the Most High, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. And that ultimate minister of wrath in the flesh is Esau, man. Okay, like we just read, the wicked is thy sword, Esau is the wicked. And then Jake been getting jacked up by Esau for who knows how long. And you 2/3 Esau is gonna do the will of the Most High and come in and have Esau slaughter you Jakes, man. Now, of course, it's not going to be a full-on concentration on Jake, because everybody's going to be getting jacked up as well. But in a lot of, mainly outside of Esau coming with his, super soldiers and his high-tech technology, you will have these rural area Edomites that are locked and loaded, and these militias that'll will be marauders. Okay, like I see basically what I peeped in these prepper things is that they call these marauders and all this stuff. That's just another code word for Jake, man, specifically so-called blacks. So basically what these preppers, they have code words for Jake. They call them marauders and werewolf preppers and inner city gangs and stuff. That's just them talking about Jake. All right, because they're the accuser of us, man. They're gonna it's always gonna be enmity between Esau and Jacob. We're not gonna get along as a nation. Now, you have exceptions to the rule, I believe. Even in the scriptures, you had some Israelites that were cool with Edomites, but the exception of the rule doesn't make a new rule. All right, that's why Jacob and Esau were tussling in the womb, because we're the righteous and they're the wicked. But I'm gonna end that off right there. Lord's will is edifying. Shalom.